Third race of the night, we go further up in trip here from the 1650 of race 2 to the 1800 metres of race 3. We go up in grade 2 to class 4. Perfect Mary Noel, he goes the other way, he comes down in grade. Zach Purton for Benno Young, first time over 1800. He did run third over 2100 metres in the Launceston Guineas and was disqualified from the Tasmanian Derby over 2200 metres, a race that he did finish first past the post. Natural Storm has a good record over the 1800 at Shah Tin. Go for Tea, the cheek pieces come off. Shadow Breaker's 1800 metre win was off a rating of 49. Winning Volatility, winner was Course and Distance. King Dragon goes to the 1800 for the second time. And Loyal Ambition, he steps up in trip for the first time. Tom for Alexi Vidal and Casper Fowles.
Yeah, pace here, it looks like it'll be on the slow side. 10 over the 1800 metres. Go for Tea might be able to find the front. He's gone forward in a couple of his runs. Shadowbreaker also likes to go forward on the odd occasion. Paul, and Packing Famous this time round just might be a bit handier, but he has been handy in the past.
He has, isn't he? The query I had here was Perfect Mary Noel. He's drawn the outside. He's had 4 runs this season. 2 he's drawn wide and he's gone back. 2 he's drawn inside and he's sort of gone forward. With a smallish field, I thought they might just go back and then be able to loop, but there is a bit of a query over his pattern.
What about these three, Paul? In replay, number 1, Victorious Seeker, who'll go the same speed all day. Natural Storm and Winning Volatility.
Yeah, I haven't got any of these three, and funny enough, but they all ran reasonable races. This was over the longer trip of 2200 metres. He's just a real out-and-out star, Victorious Seeker, isn't he? He just likes to keep going. Winning Volatility, the 1800 metres will hold no fears for him. And look, he almost made it in.
Natural Storm was the one I nearly threw in out of that. He looked gone for all money coming around the turn there at about the 400, but did, to his credit, pick up. But he's a horse that will certainly stay all day. All
right, Tom, we move on to Packing Famous, who runs 6th in this race. Are you giving him another chance this week? Yeah, he's on top, actually, Packing Famous from a good draw here. He's run some OK races. He was still making ground here behind Happy Jai Jai last start, right down the outside, Paul. So I think he's one of the major players here.
Yeah, I've got him in as well. I mean, the best he's done is a 4th, but as you say, stepping up to 1800 metres, he'll get his opportunity once again.
And that was him on the outside of Packing Famous. And finally, Paul, you shot down the first replay. What about this one? King Dragon and Smart Patch.
I have got Smart Patch, actually, and at a bit of a price. He's at like 12s at the moment. Again, the 1800 metres looks good for this horse. I just thought he'd be in the right place from barrier number 2, so he goes in as well, Smart Patch.
I've got King Dragon, and he made some ground over the final stages. A bit of a blanket finish there behind Nothing Impossible. He was midfield defence and then sort of got held up for a run on the turn and lost a bit of momentum, but was still finishing off at the end.
And he draws barrier number 1, does King Dragon. All right, Paul, so who's on top in this?
One we haven't looked at, a horse called Go for Tea. Now, he looks the only leader in the race. I think he can set up the pace. He's a bit of a grinder, this horse. He's run well. The last 2, I thought, particularly 2 starts ago when he was just beaten and just missed out on a placing and ran 4th over the 1650. The 1800 looks ideal. The cheek pieces will come off him. Barrier 3, he goes on top. Packing Famous, I think, is going to get his opportunity, no doubt. Perfect Mary Noel, just what the tactics they do with him, but he's in the right grade down here in Class 4. And Smart Patch at a bit of value. 4, 3, 1 and 9.
Similar numbers, 3 on top here, and that is Packing Famous for Danny Schumann, Joe Moreira. He's run some OK races, as you saw in the replay there before. He was still making ground at the end, so up to 1800 hopefully suits. King Dragon, he had a couple of excuses on the home turn, I thought, last start. Perfect Mary Noel goes in, and Go for Tea the other one. So 3, 8, 1 and 4.
Open early market too, but it is Packing Famous, the early favourite at 4.8 for the win and 1.6 for the place.